We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at TUGaysPod and email us at TUGaysPod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy.
I thought I heard a car horn.
Oh. Is it you?
Yeah. We're just a manic today. It's
I know
fine.
we are. It's just like we haven't seen each other in like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I know, that's 2 weeks too long.
I know.
You math, you good.
And you know, like February 22nd is a Tuesday, which is going to be Tuesday because it's going to be February, which is the second month, 22nd of
2020
of 2022.
Okay, well at 2:22 a.m. and or p.m. depending upon probably p.m. for
probably
me.
p.m. I ain't going to be up at
who is up at 2:22 in the antemeridian?
Ooh.
Did I ever tell you? I don't know if I did, but when my parents had a home in Concord, and they were renting, and there was a tree out front, and there was an owl that lived there, and it would wake up at like 5 a.m. and I'm just like, shut up.
I want a really gentlemanly owl, so he'll just go, whom? Whom?
Isn't that like a British owl?
Maybe.
No? Why whom?
Well, that's
there's
the
a
proper.
rule. I
Yeah.
don't know. Bitch, I don't grammar. I'm not Andy Grammer.
Anyway, so I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're These Unprecedented Gays.
Yes, we are. That's us. We are them.
Yeah.
I told you it's a manic day.
So, thank you guys for joining us for another episode.
I'm
sweating. I know, right? It's a little warm in here.
No, I just have so much energy.
Change, girl. Climate change.
I know, global warming.
It's crazy. We're in the middle of, January?
Yeah.
And it's like 70-something degrees outside?
It's, I will say, I really enjoyed it because I was like, ooh, it's a nice day.
It is. Yeah, it's been
But
beautiful.
I was like, oh, I'm working and I can't enjoy this nice day. So I'll just look at it from afar.
But also, I'm like, okay, so we're leaving for Hawaii in like a week and a half. And I know people are like, why are you traveling during a pandemic? I need to get away.
But also N95, there you go. The CDC the CDC is recommending everything. Also, there are recommendations that are just all over the place. Just wear N95, you're fine.
See, that's what we're doing because Andy went to Baltimore.
Yes,
I gave him a couple of N95s.
Okay,
he came back okay.
Yes,
whew, thank God. So we're trying to dodge.
And that's a long. That's what 6 hours. 5-hour flight.
It's 5 or 6 hour flight.
Yeah, but it was a trade show too, so I was talking to people all day, every day.
Yeah, and his flight kept getting delayed.
Oh no. There or back or both.
A girl had to be up till 11 o'clock to go pick him up.
What girl?
Your girl right here. Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
There was a girl. Stop it. Oh my God. Did you watch the whole Megan Thee Stallion saying So,
I just like the face she makes when she says it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I got on that, but my friend Ariel sent it was a grid of things, and it was check off all the things you've never done. And then my friend Whitney was like, I've never broke a bone. I was like, yeah, you broke a bone. You sat on that dick and you read it so hard that it was broken. And then I sent the Megan Thee Stallion one, and then no one laughed at it. And then I was like, I think Paul would appreciate this. So
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was but again, I love her face. She has this look on her face whenever she says and she sticks her tongue out and everything. I just
hot
love
girl
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, and I was you were watching it, and then it's oh, this is it's still going. There's a lot of Aye.
So anybody who doesn't know, I'll explain what's going on. Joe sent me in text a YouTube video. It's 1 minute of just Megan Thee Stallion saying
Yeah.
doing her little thing, and it's amazing.
But also, how do they have 1 minute of does she say it that often?
I guess so, but it's a cinematic tour de force.
Oh.
I laughed, I cried, it was a journey.
What were the other two, or what other... Wait, laugh, cried.
What?
What are the other emotions? Are there 4?
No, it's cinematic tour de force.
Oh, I
not
think it's
tour de force.
Oh, no! It's like laughing, crying, wetting the bed. I mean, a good gasp is...
Yeah,
is
you know, good gay gasp.
maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, my God. Okay, so just to tell you. So I guess Andy was watching like a TikTok or something, and it was about like this
How was he
hearing
watching
impaired kid in class farted.
Oh, no.
But he's been deaf since he was born.
Okay.
So like he, you know, and then everybody around him started laughing. All the kids in the class started laughing, and the teacher had to explain to him why everyone was laughing.
Was it like a young kid?
Yeah, and they were like, he signed that, you know, everybody heard you fart, and he didn't realize that people could hear him fart.
Oh no!
Because it's like he's
Yeah.
never, you know, he doesn't know what that
I
sounds
wish
like.
I had that much like not give a crap life. Like,
well, I
I'm
mean,
just gonna fart.
he's deaf, so it's like
No, but like think about it. It's like, oh, I'm just farting my life away. Like it doesn't matter.
So wait till you get old. That's what happens.
Okay. I mean, like
You just walk around crop dusting people. You don't care. Like I'm here to get my tooth pulled. Like,
or it's like, oh, I bent over. Oh, a little left out. What a gassy situation.
So, how was your week, Joe? Or your 2 weeks? Because I haven't seen you.
Well, I think I forgot to tell you guys last time, but I'm a criminal because I was...
Fiona Apple.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you forgot about that song, didn't you?
That's I'm trying to like. Why can't I sing it in my head? We can't sing it because of copyright.
Right.
But, like we'll sing it after.
Okay.
I'll forget it, but remind me.
Yeah.
So, but I realized this was like after the new year. Like I realized that my car insurance. Did I talk about this? Mm-mm. Or my car registration was out or like expired.
Okay.
And it was expired for like 8 months. I know. I had not realized.
How did you get through the Christmas season without?
And also driving cross state. Like,
yeah.
I was like, wow, I really don't leave my house.
But you know what they do? Like during Christmas season.
Oh, do they look?
They like a lot of them travel through this neighborhood and through Hillcrest and even through like the mall parking lots to look for expired tags.
Rude. That's not a good Christmas gift.
Because people come out more when they're during Christmas time, so they can catch them. Yeah.
Well, so my car is parked in the garage at my apartment, so we have like a gated garage. And then when I went to go renew my registration, I went to AAA. Like spoiler or like what is that? Like tip if you have AAA, you can go renew it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like 4 seconds, and she's like, "Oh, you must live in a place where you don't have to street park." And I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know that?" But it was because my address was wrong, and I didn't like. I swear I updated it when I moved, but I guess it didn't. But I was like, "Oh my, this has been almost a calendar year." And it was $150 in extra fees.
Ooh.
Or like $100 or $150. Yeah, so that was fun.
Okay.
But then last week I took Nick to the National History Museum, the whatever.
NatHis.
Yeah. Because they had this like candlelight symphony thing. Have you seen those?
I saw the
ad.
The Instagram post that Nick posted.
Yeah, so they have this thing, and it's like they have like a bunch of candles, and they have like classical renditions of like cool
probably
music.
Really hot though.
It was
like just
the
warm.
They weren't real candles.
Oh, okay.
They were fake. I think that's a fire hazard.
I was going to say that seems like a fire hazard in a natural history museum.
Well, then that would become natural history.
Well, I wonder if Bob Lehman, who was previously on an episode of ours, had any part in making that happen.
Probably. Yeah, because it's this. Apparently, it's called
Full circle,
fever.
people.
Yeah, we do it. We do the things. We teach you, and then we bring it back, and then we reiterate the teachings. Because repetition is how you learn. That's right.
So, how was it? What was the music?
It was Coldplay.
Oh,
so I knew like all of the songs except the first one.
And those like Coldplay songs are easy to transfer into strings because they use a lot of strings anyway.
Well, and they did like really cool, like even what was one of them? They did like A Sky Full of... Did they do A Sky Full of Stars? Mm-hmm. So they did that one, and it was just like really cool. I love like cello and like a violin, and so it was just really fun. So if you're in San Diego or actually anywhere across the country, I think they have them all over. And there's like 50 just in San Diego this year.
They we were staying when we went up to Disneyland at our hotel. They were doing a candlelight series outside, and we were like, "Oh, we should try to go check it out." But they were very like serious about security and about you like not being able to like go
you
in
couldn't
there.
like walk
right
by.
Even though it was outside, they were like, no.
Hey, this sound that we can't like contain, you can't listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's reverberating
this
outside.
This is not for you.
Get out of here.
Stop listening.
Close your ears. Gosh. So that was last week, and then Max has an ear infection. So I had to take him to the vet, and he was not letting them clean his ears, so they had to sedate him.
Oh, gosh.
I know. So this is the first time I actually was able to go into the vet, because prior, during COVID, they were like, drop him off and we'll take care of him. And I'm like, okay. It's like, I guess call me when he's ready. So I was actually able to go in, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, here's it. It was, like, really smelly, and, like, it was gross or whatever. And so the vet was like, yeah, probably, like, I need to go in and inspect it to make sure there's no... like damage to his ear.
Yeah.
Like, they're sensitive. And so she's like, so we're going to have to sedate him. And I was like, okay, like, sure. Like, when will he be ready? And so like 3:45 when I picked him up, and I dropped him off at 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So, but he's better now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Like, did you have to do a lot of other stuff while he was doing it? Oh, Cooper is having a...
He's having a moment
here.
A little dry throat.
He didn't want to hear about Max's ear infection.
He's got the COVID.
Okay, we need to talk about how like Omicron is spreading everyone. Everyone has COVID. But anyway, so that's my week. How are you?
I'm fine, but like 60,000 new cases in San Diego alone in the last 4 days.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 12.
Oh, God, no.
Is that more than like in the beginning of the pandemic?
Probably, because we've already passed, like, you know, when we had the day where we're at like 1 million people. And actually, when you think about it, it's probably more than that, because those are just the ones that when you go to the hospital or any other place.
Yeah, not the ones who do the take-home tests.
Correct. So...
Holy crap, 60,000?
But with that being said, there is a lot of like, information out there about how like it's less severe, especially if you're vaccinated and boosted. Mm-hmm. If you've already had another variation on COVID, it's not as severe when you get Omicron.
I feel so bad for people that have gotten like the original COVID and then the
OG,
Delta, and then they got the Omicron.
But then it's like, you should probably take a look at your life and your choices.
You said it, not me. I think we would categorize you as high risk.
Exactly.
Perhaps stay.
Huh? Am I the only one here that's had it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
You're the only one who's had it, Nick. Yeah.
I don't think I have. I mean, I haven't had.
I don't think I have either, but you never know, especially with Omicron, because it's not.
Yeah.
Because right now we're at the intersection of, is it a flu? Is it a cold?
Yeah. Is it allergies?
Is it allergies? Is it Omicron? Is it just because I slept under the heating vent, or I slept with the fan on, or what?
Yeah.
Like any number of things.
Uh-huh.
Everything. Anytime I get like a little scratch in my throat, I'm like, oh my God.
It's COVID.
Do I have it?
Yes. My mom, I was talking to my mom, and she was like, I hate that I default to do I have COVID, because she just had like one day where she was like, I don't feel so well. And then the next day she was fine. And it was like, she took the take-home COVID test.
Right.
And didn't have it, but I was just like, geez.
And I'm like, I do my own little like test too, even though like I took a home test and a PCR test.
Wait,
I do my own little like home checks.
Okay, what you do?
So I always make sure I can smell something.
Okay.
And of course I want to eat something, so I'll make sure I taste something.
Okay.
and I also like hold my breath still.
Yeah. You did that for like
that
in the beginning. Yeah.
So I hold it for at least 20 to 25 seconds. If I can do that without coughing or having any issues, then I'm like, okay, so I must be okay.
Damn, look, who needs these take-home tests? Just go screen by Paul. Start charging people.
I know, right? Can you hold your breath? Hold on. Can you smell this fart?
And be clear, there's no documented evidence that the current
That
version
works?
of COVID means anything with holding your breath.
Right, because Omicron is more throat-based than lung-based.
Well, then can you deep throat?
Nope.
There's your new one.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Does it scratch you when you do it?
Are you coughing?
Then you're probably not doing it right.
Make a fist. I know they say to make a fist so your gag reflex doesn't work.
Really?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't work on me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work on me either.
The gag reflex is she's strong.
Especially like when they're in my mouth, like to take x-rays. I'm like... You're
just clenching your fist. Clench your fist next time. Just do
I know,
it.
but I'm pretty sure like the dental hygienist is just like, should I put this on the end of a dick?
You're like, yes.
Well, okay.
If I have to. Oh my god, I saw there was a meme and it was a picture of like this person, or I think it was a cow like hiding behind a fence, and it was like when the doctor says that like the radiation won't hurt you during an X-ray. It made me chuckle.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I chuckled. But wait, so that was your week?
No, so my week's been good. I was supposed to go to San Antonio. Now that convention has been canceled, so it's fine. Just getting ready for Hawaii. I just need to get away. Like, I want to go.
Oh, I was like, WEI? Like payway?
Yeah, yes, exactly. No, I just want to get away. Okay, but a couple of things.
Tell me.
Okay. So since COVID started, I have not been the best on keeping my weight down. Okay? A girl is thick with like 17 C's.
Well, no, because you were preparing in case we had to like ration food. You had to stock up. You were hibernating.
Exactly.
Totally acceptable.
And I was willing to like fatten myself up so when it came time for the zombies, you guys could just throw me and they'll be busy for a while. And
I thought we were going to be able to have food because we have you.
Oh, well, there you go. That too.
A nice tender thigh.
Yeah. If it's fatty, that fat is flavor. So I'm really flavorful right now.
Fatty liver.
Exactly. So we have been looking at excursions in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
So the first one.
What does that mean? Like trips?
Like doing activities in Hawaii.
Oh, like a zip line.
Yes, like a zip line, exactly. Where the weight limit is 250 pounds.
No.
Yes, and I'm a little over that.
251. Yeah, it's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
And then there's the helicopter ride. And so with this, they can tell you what day you can go, but like they won't be able to tell you what time, because if you are 260 pounds or more, they have to balance the aircraft with
But do they
everybody
have
else.
to ask what weight you are? And
You have to fill out a form that says what weight you are, and then they have to take it and take other people that are going on that same day and go, okay, we got to balance this out. So
Stop
this person's 180, this person's 260.
Let's be clear. They weigh you.
Yeah, they weigh you too, so you're not lying when you get on there.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I really wanted to do it because I'm like, it goes all over the island, and I'm like, oh. But I was also like, it's fine. So, whatevs.
Playing the Jurassic
But
Park.
also, like those, I mean, you saved some money.
Yes,
Or
exactly.
is this a business expense?
Well, no, it wasn't going to be a business expense. But
Isn't
we're
your
going
work
to use
paying
that.
for it, though?
Huh?
Isn't your work paying for it?
My work is paying for me to fly there and paying for our room. And then, of course, like, my boss is paying for the sunset cruise for the whole office and stuff.
Ooh, what's a sunset cruise?
Oh, we're going to go take a cruise and we're going to, like,
at
it's around the
sunset.
sunset. I'm glad you got to it before I had to explain.
Oh, man. Maybe they have a sunset cruise with the Tour de Force.
There's a 4. There's another 4.
Oh, wow.
Did you see this 4 behind me?
Ooh, it was before my time.
Oh. And then, of course, I'm like, I finagle the dinner out of them, too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, we should get a reservation at Fleetwood's. How many people? Like, me, you, blah, blah, blah. We'll get a couple other people. So it's like 8 of us going, and I'm like, okay.
just put
And
on
it's
the
a nice
tab.
restaurant, too, so I'm
Ooh.
like, thank you.
Make sure that you get everything.
Oh, girl, I do.
Wait, it's called Fleetwood?
Fleetwood's.
They better have mac and cheese and call it the Fleetwood Mac.
Well, the funny thing is, it's actually owned by Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac.
So they better have Fleetwood Mac.
I don't think they call it that, but
Or like Fleetwood Mac and Cheese.
You know what they should do?
What?
They should have mac and cheese balls and call them Fleetwood Mac balls. Like Mick Fleetwood balls.
And it can just be a picture of the guy and then the balls under him.
Yes. Hanging.
We trademarked that. Sorry. Copyrighted. We own it. Yes.
Oh, they do. Look at.
They do have Fleetwood Mac and Cheese. It's a 5-cheese bechamel with some green onions.
And it's a good price.
I would think that they would have more stuff based on like names of Fleetwood Mac songs.
For dessert they should have a landslide. But it's like a mudslide, but a landslide.
Girl.
Yes.
We should go into marketing for them.
Yeah, you are marketing! Oh my god. Man, we are hilarious.
Go your own way. Look at this. Go your own way. 3 courses.
Oh, you have a couple of them. So go your own way.
Okay, these bitches stole our idea. Mr. Mac. Mr. Fleetwood.
So, all right. So we need to move on to our next segment.
Yes, okay.
We're being told by our producers
We're
that we
getting
need to move on.
We're getting the pointer.
So we're going to move on to what's giving us life. Like mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth. Resuscitation. I love this interpretive dance that you're doing.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of energy. I think it's because I had Reese's Puffs.
I've cut out like carbs and sugar and stuff for the next 2 weeks so that I can wear my Speedo.
So you cut out happiness?
Yeah, basically.
Well, you can. If you replace it with like butter and fat, you should be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. It's the carbs that's making me
But
fat.
sugar. Oh.
I know. But you know what? It's okay. It's
Are you not
going
allowing
well.
Andy to bake
It's
anything?
been 3 days.
Oh.
It's
okay.
going to be a speed don't.
Ew. It's going to be a Oh, okay. I don't know.
Listen, you're going to get a G-string and you're going to wear that thong, and it doesn't matter what you look like, and you are going to parade around, and it's going to be beautiful.
I keep telling everybody that I work with, I'm like, if you don't want to see it, don't come up to the adult pool.
What's an adult pool?
A pool for adults?
Like, is it like... No, but like... Aren't all pools adult pools?
No. That's at the
for
at
kids.
the hotel
Okay.
that we're staying at. It's a 3-tier pool area.
That's cool.
So there's a kiddie pool.
Okay.
There's the main pool
With like the play stuff.
right, and then there's the adult pool. The only thing is, I wish they had a swim up bar
Oh.
because I love a swim up bar.
Well,
So.
maybe you can recommend it.
But I'm gonna wear my caftan. I'm gonna wear my Speedo.
Get it.
So but anyway, we gotta do what's giving us life. So what's giving you life this week?
I have 2 things.
Okay.
So, do I? Yes, 2. And they're both related to me now being a successful plant person. So I think
look at you, Plant Daddy.
Yes.
What is this music behind us?
I don't know, but I'm living for it.
It's very like reggae-ish.
I can't really hear it. I hear just like a bass. I hear dropping the bass.
So what are your 2 things?
So I think I talked about how I was like trying to become a plant person. So I have, it's called like a pothos or whatever. It's like the viney ones.
Okay.
And Nick for my birthday got me like, it's called like its propagation kit, where you like, it's like a jar and you can like put a snip of one plant in it and it starts to grow roots, and then it will like become another plant.
Oh my god, like an avocado seed or something?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let's see if this works. And so I snipped off the thing and I put it in the little jar. It's like a test tube in my office that doesn't have a lot of light, and it's growing roots.
Are you cloning?
Am I what?
Are you cloning?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, the plant.
Are you naming it Dolly?
No. It's named No Name.
You know why I said that, right?
No, is Dolly
Because
Parton
the first
cloning herself?
successfully cloned
She.
sheep
yeah.
was named Dolly.
I was like Dolly Parton? Dolly Law.
But they were named after Dolly Parton. Yep.
Really?
Yep. So,
So yeah, I'm successfully growing another plant, and then I got like this little mist bottle from Amazon, and it's like, it's the stupidest little thing, but like you press it and then it like sprays like a nice mist. So that's really exciting.
Wow.
So, okay, I got it in the mail, and Nick was there, and I was like, this is so cool! And he's like, okay. I was like, at least it's easy to, like, make me happy. All I need is $10 million in this plant, mister. So that's me. What about you?
Oh,
yes.
When Andy was in Baltimore, I was obsessed with finishing Insecure. Because I got through halfway the third season, and now it's completely done, and I went through the rest of the third season, fourth and fifth season. And it was amazing. I loved it. If you haven't seen it, it's on HBO Max. It's by Issa Rae, and it's basically a love letter to a lot of things, but mostly like LA, South Central LA. Black love, black women, just an amazing show. And also I'm obsessed because the Great Pottery Throwdown just came back.
Oh, which
It's
season?
back at the new season. I think it's like season 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Still on season 1.
But we have to watch it in the UK. So we have to like change our VPN and all this stuff.
Well, you're traveling.
So we're like criminals too.
Well, hey, I'm a criminal. You're a criminal. Mama, I'm in love with
Are
a
you
criminal,
a
Britney Spears.
Are you a smooth criminal?
No. But Annie is okay.
So, and then the other thing I'm obsessed with right now is like 90s stuff. So like shows and music.
Fanny packs, neon, tie-dye.
Oh, no,
No?
I don't.
Okay.
No, not that. But like, I'm watching Living Single, Third Rock from the Sun.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm listening to like a lot of the stuff I used to listen to in the 90s, like the dance music.
Okay.
And I was just like, because Sesame Street is trending right now, and it made me think of Sesame Street.
Sesame.
Okay. Yeah, didn't you hear about this?
No.
With Elmo and Rocco?
No. What?
It's hilarious. Okay, so there's a puppet named Zoe, and she has a pet rock named Rocco. And she takes the pet rock everywhere. And when she goes to play with Elmo, she frustrates Elmo with that. Because, like, the biggest one was this cookie whole thing. Like, they gave Rocco the last oatmeal raisin cookie, and that's Elmo's favorite. And Elmo's like, well, it's fine, I'll just take Rocco's. And Zoe's like, no, Rocco wants that one. And he's like, how is he going to eat it? It's a rock.
This is legit aired.
This is legit air.
Oh my god.
There's all these instances of you seeing Elmo lose his patience over this goddamn rock.
I'll have to watch it.
It's hilarious.
I do like Elmo.
Yeah,
He's funny.
you have to watch it. It's the best. All right, so we're actually like almost 30 minutes in, and we're gonna get to the topic for this week, which is adulting.
How adult of us to get to the topic at 30
Finally.
minutes. Maybe if we knew that as children,
right?
Get to the point.
So, I have a question right off the bat for you.
Ooh, and I have an answer.
Like, is being adult right now what you thought it was going to be when you were a kid?
No.
0%. Now, what did you think as a kid being adult was going to be like?
Fun.
Okay.
Enjoyable. Pain-free. Free to do whatever I wanted. Not bound down by taxes and government. No, the first thing I wrote down, I was like, when I was a kid, I wanted to have email, a laptop, a commute, to pay bills. I wanted to get mail. I wanted to have, like, rent a car and, like, be able to vote and, like, all those things. I'm like, those are not cool.
And now that you can, you're like, why do I have to do all this?
Yeah, I don't want you to email me. I don't want you to call me. I don't want you to write me a mail. I don't want any of it.
I'm like, I don't want you to hope this email finds me well, because I just don't want it to find me at all.
No finding. I hope it gets undelivered, or that it doesn't email recipient. Yeah, 404 error.
So now, when did you know that you were an adult? Is there a moment in time where you like, God?
It kind of like ebbed and flowed. So I mean, I would say probably like I knew I was an adult when like I was in my 20s, and it was like I feel like there's various phases of my like adulthood, because it's like I was an adult when I was like living on my own and like had my first job, and then I think the next phase of adult was like learning about taxes and like money management, and then I think the final phase that was like actually last year, not too long ago, was paying off all my debt. Like finally having no debt. Except, I mean, student loans, that's a different thing.
But it's never going away.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But I think those were like the various phases. And I think I still sometimes don't feel like an adult. Like, where they say like, oh, like, sometimes I walk into a room and I look for an adult and it's me. And I'm like, yeah.
So I was just thinking about that. I'm like, who do you turn to? Because you used to turn to an adult when you were younger, but who do you turn to now when you're the adult?
I look to Whitney Houston. I look to you.
Ew.
I look to you.
Or you call your parents.
Okay.
No, I call my parents. I think, like, I'm at an age where I usually will know the answer to something. And if I am seeking advice, it's to just kind of hear it from another person, if that makes sense. Like, with my mom, I'll always call her, and I'm like, I'm just asking this. I know the answer, but I just need to hear it from someone else. And she does the same thing to me, which is kind of interesting because it's like, you're my mom.
Right.
You know,
she's had
you
more
should know
experience
everything.
in this.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think when you get older, you kind of more turn to friends, I think. Friends and, like, internet. The World Wide Web.
Well, you'd think that, but
you don't go to the World Wide Web.
I mean, people do, but like,
WebMD,
you really wish they would like go somewhere else and get their information.
Yeah, WebMD, you're dying. You have all Lou Gehrig's disease. It's fine. Yeah.
See, now when I was a kid, I always thought being an adult was like the same as you, like going to be fun, and I could do what I want, and I could eat when I want, and I could do all this, and I'm like, yes. But then you don't think about the consequences of that. Like, I can't eat what I want, but that's going to give me heartburn.
Yeah. Or like, I can stay up late, but then like I feel like crap the next day. Yeah. I think that like when you're younger, you don't realize the limit of your abilities, if that makes sense. Like, because you think you're invincible as a kid, and then the older you get, you're like, oh, I woke up with neck pain and I got 8 hours of sleep, and there's no reason for that.
Right.
And you're like, cool. I guess this is just it.
This is just how it's going to be now.
Yeah. Or like you throw your back up doing your laundry. It's fine. Exactly. I may or may not have done that.
So what's the best thing about being an adult?
I would say probably like as of now, like I think being financially able to do the things that I want to do. I mean, you don't have to be an adult to do that, but I think I kind of like rule my own life, if that makes sense. Like I get to choose my own destiny.
Okay.
What about for you?
You know what? I think for me, the best thing about being an adult is like being able to make my own decisions and like do and put them and execute them. Like, so when you're a kid, it's like people kind of tell you what you need to do and then do it for you. So I kind of like that.
Or you need to get like approval to do something.
Do you think to this day that you're an adult?
No.
It's weird, right?
Well, people, so like, kind of like, it's weird. I think like I am physically an adult. Yes. Like, but there are days where I'm just like, am I? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I have it down at work, like, but even still, sometimes I'm like, do I know what the fuck I'm doing at work? Like,
well, and that's another thing. Like, I wish that they taught us some more stuff, like
like everything, how to be an adult,
when like you're younger, because like I didn't know how to balance a checkbook. I mean, you don't have to balance a checkbook anymore because
I still don't know.
Like...
I still don't know how to balance a checkbook, except if we're talking about balancing it on my hand. Oh,
but also like some of these kids don't even know what a checkbook is.
I was just gonna say, do they even have checkbooks?
I have a checkbook.
Of course,
I write like 2 checks a month or something like that.
Well, I used to have a checkbook only for rent, but now I can pay it online.
But see, that's the thing. Like, people can now do all that. There's so many apps that can help you balance it. So I'm like, okay, I guess you don't have to really worry about that anymore. But like, even just money management.
Mm-hmm. I have the exact same thing on there. Is like, I wish that like I was taught how to manage money, and I think maybe it's no fault to my parents or anything, but it's like. Where would they teach these things? Like in school?
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, you think like school or your parents would have done it or something.
Oh,
So actually, I want to ask you a question on that. Tell me your first credit card and what it was like to have a credit card.
It was Capital One, and I still have it. And it was like, I think it was just like a $200 limit, and I think I had to open it with my dad because I was 18. Because my dad's like, you got to build your credit, and I was like, okay,
Well, see,
what's credit?
at least your dad
I
was
like,
telling you about that. You know,
well,
what
he
I mean?
didn't know shit either. He's like, build your credit. And I was like, what's credit? What? And so like, but he would pay the bill, and so
So it didn't really teach
wait.
you.
That's not your credit card. That's a credit card with your name on it.
yeah. So, but then it was like, oh, I'm not paying it anymore because you're 18 and like you need to do this on your own. And so then like I got into a lot of debt from credit because I had to move around a lot.
Same.
And so I had I would have like to drain all my savings and my checkings to like move to put down my rent deposits, and then I didn't have money. So what did you do? You go to your credit cards. And then that got me in a lot of a mess, which was all my debt that I finally paid off. But like, it would have been nice to know, like, don't do that.
Exactly. I really wish somebody told me, don't open that Zales store credit card. You don't need it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh, dear. I didn't get no jewelry.
Cringy.
Why?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Were you trying to build your credit with
Right,
sales?
exactly.
I said, what kind of...
What's your catchphrase?
What kind of jewelry were you buying?
Crappy ass jewelry. I don't know. I was just like, it was one of those things like they would give me a credit card. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's do it.
Or like when you go to like any department store, like, do you want to put this on your Macy's card?
Right.
Sure. You get 25% off.
And I'm just like, okay. When I was younger, I was just like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, okay. And then I realized I'm like, oh wait, I have to pay all this off.
Yes. So, I mean, yeah. But I think it's something that is, it's like a double-edged sword, because it's like, if you, if you're taught how to use your credit, then like you're going to use it, and then it's on you to like manage. Does that make sense? Like, you have now the power, but also like it can go out like pretty quickly into like an issue. No? Does that make sense?
No.
Like,
But that's okay, girl.
okay.
I got you. Somebody out there, and right now I'm going, he is so wise.
If you're out there and you think that, thank you. Because I'm not an adult, clearly.
You know, I also wish somebody had taught me about like ownership and how to negotiate. So like ownership, like home ownership,
that's the
car ownership, and like what to do when going in there and negotiating, like buying a car, buying a house.
Like haggling?
Yes.
Or like bartering. What's it called?
Haggling.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Negotiating.
I don't know how to do that. Like, I still to this day hate going to buy a car because I just don't know what to do.
I love it. I'm like, what's the best you can do? I can go lower.
Well, like, I go with Andy, and Andy's like, that's what he grew up as. Like, he was a
Ooh.
lawyer for negotiated a lot of stuff and everything.
Oh.
And he goes, like, no. And I'm like,
Oh, and then it's like, well, then fine. We'll just sell it to someone else. Enjoy it.
Paul's in the back going, I really want this car.
and Andy's like, no, this is not the best deal you can give me.
We'll take our business elsewhere. We don't need this. If you're not going to go to my prices, we'll go elsewhere.
And I'm like, we're going somewhere else.
That's when I'd be like, honey, stay in the car. Honey, did you want to go test drive another car? I'll get you. But I bet that, like, when you see Andy do that, you're like, ooh, turned on a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Just like,
ooh,
ooh.
take control.
Yeah, you barter for me, baby.
A barter daddy now.
Oh. Ooh.
So,
yeah, that's a big one. Homeownership and like how homes work.
Right.
Because I have no clue.
Even just like how to fix stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Well, see, I got that thankfully because my dad is a general
Yes.
contractor, but that's not common.
Right. Like I still don't like. I know how to change a light bulb. I know how to put gas in my car.
Oh, okay.
Like I think I know how to check the oil.
Think.
So like that, and I know how to put air in my tires. But like
You are halfway there.
I don't know. Like I talked about before. I don't know how to like check the breaker on our house.
Yeah.
I don't know how to like fix a leak. Like Andy will like. I'll tell Andy. I'm like, there seems to be a leak under the sink. He's like, oh, okay, I got it. And not just like the vegetable leak. I didn't just put one there. I do want to do that one time.
Oh my god! like looking at you. I was like, what the vegetable? I was like, vegetable leaf?
There's that old joke, like, there's a leak under the sink, and then you put a leak there.
Oh, that'd be good, though. I like that. I don't think I've ever eaten a leek.
Yeah, you have.
Like, maybe in soup?
Yeah.
Like leek stew?
Yeah.
Right?
Did I ever make you my cheese dip?
Maybe.
Like, it's chorizo and cheese and, like, melted leeks?
No.
Ooh, wow.
That sounds good.
It's delicious.
Wait, what do you dip it with you just pour it in your mouth, right?
It's Basque, petite Basque cheese.
Oh, perfect. I love them
with
when they're small.
chorizo and...
It's a baby Basque.
Okay, can I tell you? Okay, I'm
Yes,
going to
you
get off
can.
topic here for 1 second, but I'm
It's
going to
fine.
tell you, though,
Pin it
what
up.
I hate right now
Oh.
is RuPaul saying, Will Pill.
Oh, my God. Should we have like a hate segment too? Like what's giving us life and then what's taking it away?
Because right now,
Yeah.
that's annoying the hell out of me. And I know it's like his signature when he likes a queen, he like, changes their name a little bit and makes it his own, but I'm just like, I will stab you through the freaking eye in a second if you don't stop saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
And stop looking around and make sure everybody else thinks it's funny too.
I didn't think it was funny. I was like, what is it?
I know.
But is he trying to say like whittle?
Willow Pill, but it sounds like Will Pill.
Yeah.
Like you're talking baby talk.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, it's.
I didn't find it funny.
That was. It's like they tell him how to say their names, just like Courtney Act. It's just like a play on that, you know. So anyway, back to being an adult.
Well, one of the benefits of being an adult is not having to give a shit about RuPaul saying Willow Pill.
Exactly.
Because I get to choose what I care about.
You know what I do wish people, like, especially now that I work in a doctor's office and stuff like that, people would teach their kids how to do.
Book
How
an
to make
appointment.
appointments for
Yes.
themselves.
Oh, I have similarly is like how to deal with medical insurance.
Just insurance in general.
It is confusing.
Because I'll tell you, people are okay with their medical insurance.
I'm not.
But like their dental insurance, I'm like, I have to break it down for them all the time.
I
hard.
still to this day, whenever I have open enrollment at work, I call my mom. Can you check this?
Does she work in insurance?
She's just like, but she's been throughout her career like various roles and like knows a little bit of like, HR stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, take a look at this. What does this mean? And it's only like 2 options. It's not like I get to pick.
Right.
And it's like, I still no clue what it means. Because they, like, I wish I knew insurance because they, at work this year, they changed our, like, pharmacy prescription stuff. And it's not part of our medical insurance. It's part of, like, it's called, like, Flip RX or something.
Oh.
Flipped RX. It's weird. It's like, that is my, like, insurance. But there's, like, a deductible. But before I didn't have, it's confusing. See,
Insurance is confusing,
I was
period.
not taught that.
But I'll give you, everyone out there, a little tip. Take your medical insurance card and take a picture of it front and back and save it in your notes or somewhere on your phone that you can find it easily. And take a picture of your dental card. Because I love when people go, well, isn't it the same?
No.
No, it is not. Well, I have Delta from my medical. Okay.
That's
That
great.
has nothing to do with me.
What you got for your teeth, huh?
Well, and also just like, okay, people will call and go, I need a cleaning. Well, that would be a dentist. We're an oral surgeon.
Yep.
So, like, unless you want that tooth out, like, I can't help you.
Well, I think too is like, I think for me, like booking an appointment, like I have to still do a periodontist referral, and I got that back in October, and it's been on my to-do list, and it's on my fridge, and all I have to do is call. But I'm just like, no, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow.
No, girl.
I just keep moving the reminder to like the next week, so they don't have the notification on my phone.
Do that, please.
Yeah, so that's something you should do and should have been taught when you were younger is to take care of your health because it's wealth.
So, like, what are things as an adult you realize now? Like, like for me, I realize it's harder to make friends.
Oh.
And it's harder to keep the friendships that you have.
Huh.
Because life is very difficult.
And
if
you change throughout life.
You changed, and it's just everything. They've changed, you've changed. Life comes in, they've got a family, you're doing something else.
Different life stages.
But it's also like, it's also harder because it's to make friends because where do you make them?
Yeah.
You know,
You're not in school.
You're not in
in
school.
college.
Nobody's forcing you to go to somebody's birthday party.
Maybe work.
Yeah, but
if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you like the people you work with.
Yeah.
So,
I think one thing I've realized as an adult is like it's like when you're younger, you want to grow up so badly, and now I'm just like slow it down. Like I get it. Like life is too short, and it happens so quickly. And I think that I wish when I was younger, I would have like enjoyed like the time when I was younger instead of like trying to rush to being an adult. Because now I'm just like, it's just not fun. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my life. Like, it's fine. You know, it's great being an adult. But just like it is the middle of January right now, and it's like, how is that already middle of January? You know, like time is flying.
Time is a construct.
A man-made construct, yes.
But as a kid, the 30 days between Thanksgiving and Christmas took forever.
Yeah.
And now, as an adult, a year goes by in a blink.
Yeah.
Right.
I think scientifically it's because your time that you have as a kid, like each year represents a bigger section of your life. So when you're 5, a year is like 1/5 of your life. And for us, it's like a 30th or a 40th. So it's a small percentage, which is why it goes by quicker. Something for you. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm just like, why is everything so expensive?
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, my God.
Can I tell you the biggest thing that's expensive? Cheese.
Yeah.
I think cheese is so expensive.
Well, and being alive.
Well, yes, but...
Because you had to... Oh, yeah. You got to pay taxes. I read something and it was like... when you're a child is like the trial of being alive because it's like you don't have to pay taxes. And then when you're 18, it's like, welcome. Or like whenever you start making money, it's like, oh, the trial's over. Your free trial's done.
Your free trial's done.
I want my free trial back. But also, like, I'm not going to evade taxes. Cause, like,
I also feel like that's when your warranty gets out because, like, I'm very tired all the time. And I'm like, is that my warranty going out? And I'm just, like, breaking down
but
now.
Paul, they keep calling you about your extended warranty.
And I keep hanging up on them. I'm like, I'm not taking that call.
No, maybe
I don't know you.
Up. Yeah. I think, that's a good one, making friends. I didn't think of that. It is, almost impossible. As an adult.
And you hope that, like, maybe somebody that you had a relationship with or something like that you become friends with or something like that. Especially being gay.
Yes.
It's hard to make friends because people, with first thing you think... Yeah, with other gay men, the first thing you think is, are they trying to sleep with me? Mm-hmm. Or do they think I'm trying to sleep with them?
Yep.
Those are the worries. So, we have a good group of people and it's like a lot of them are couples, so that's good, but it's just like... It wasn't easy, Plus, it's like when you're starting off, you gotta find the time and the energy to do it.
Oh yeah,
activities like chorus, though.
Yes,
that was a good category.
Right, activity was good.
Well, that's how
chorus,
we met.
But yes, and that's great, But I think we're an exception to the rule.
Yeah,
because
ooh, look at us exceeding the rule. Come on, exception. Let's get exceptional. Oh.
But not a lot of people. But we didn't meet a lot of people outside of the little area that we were in.
Yeah,
and so
I
people
still don't know a lot of people.
Well, exactly, and people weren't willing to let you into their bubble as much either.
Yes,
and Andy says it perfectly because he was like, when I started the chorus, I didn't really meet a lot of people, and then Paul comes in, he knows a lot of people, and it's a lot easier for him. And that's just how it is, depending on the amount of effort you want to put in, your personality, where you're at, the conditions. Like, it feels like the moon, the earth, and the planets have to align, and it has to be.
And, like, the Mercury can't be in retrograde.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
you also have like, you're working as an adult, one would think.
Right.
So then it's, like, finding time to actually spend with people. Also trying to find time for yourself. Like, I wish one thing they would teach us as a kid is, like, taking care of yourself, like making sure that you're okay, right? And like making sure that you're not like just like overexerting yourself.
Well, and one thing I learned is, as an adult, I want to be alone, but I don't want to be lonely.
Yes.
So I'm like, that's really deep, right?
Well, just because you're alone doesn't mean. Well, just because you're lonely doesn't mean you're alone.
Exactly. See, it works in many ways.
Yes.
It is a coat of many
I recovered
colors.
from that thing I was trying to explain earlier about credit cards. We're back at it, everybody.
And you have less free time.
There's no
As
free
an
time.
adult.
None. When do you do anything? You know I don't watch TV anymore because I have no time because I don't.
And then people are like, "We have time on the weekend," and I'm like, "No, that's when I do my laundry, and that's when I do all my chores, and that's
What do you do? What are you people doing on the weekend? They must have fluff and fold money.
you got that Dubai money, you got that fluff and fold money, you got that dry clean money."
Well, yeah. I mean, I remember this is back in the day when I was single and I was talking to some guy and he was like, "Oh yeah, I just give my laundry and it's by weight," and I'm like, I have to go to the laundromat. I don't even have a washer dryer in my building. I had to walk my ass 2 blocks by the sketchy ass. What's that?
I gotta try to find quarters.
Oh, that's. Don't get me started. I need to get quarters. My landlady was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna implement the card readers." Where are they?
Yeah.
Where?
Why don't you just bring your laundry over here? You can do it.
Well, Nick offered that too, but I was just like, it's a hassle, and then it's like, there's you got to put it in a car, and then all the things, and so.
Okay.
Nick is like, just bring it over to my apartment. I was like, then I have to
Oh, you got that
pack it.
laundromat money, huh?
Yeah, I got that $1.50 to wash, and $1.75 or whatever to dry.
Dubai, Ohio.
Yeah. Why is it so much more to dry your shit than it is to wash it?
It's I think more. No, mine's
See
more.
what I'm saying?
Mine's more to wash than to dry. But so I love them because they're the industrial. So you just throw it all in one.
Oh yeah.
So it's like okay, they're huge.
But also 25 cents for 6 minutes. I'm like,
I think it's yeah.
It's like a 1-900
For 7 minutes, I think.
yeah, but still, that's not enough time to get my stuff dry.
Well, so the thing is what you do is you
talking about?
with my washers and dryers, with the dryers at least, you put in the $1.50, and then every quarter after is 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got the fancy.
So complicated.
Okay,
They're not. They're always broken. I wish they would have taught us how to do laundry.
I know, right? Like my younger sister still doesn't do her own laundry. Melissa, who was on our show,
Girl.
Back at Christmas time.
Girl.
My mom still has to do her laundry.
Stop.
I'm serious. She's gonna kill me for saying this.
Okay, Melissa, you're a grown ass woman.
Do your own laundry.
Does she have kids?
No.
Oh.
No.
How old is she?
She's like, how old am I? I'm
Carry the one.
45.
It's close to 40.
Is it because she doesn't know how to do the laundry?
I just don't think she wants to do it.
Oh, and then
she
your
doesn't
mom's
know how.
like, "I love you. I'll do it for you."
Yeah, exactly. Well, my mom's
So does
such
she
an
just
enabler.
bring over all of her laundry?
No, she lives at home.
Oh.
So my mom just goes in and gets her laundry and
Oh
starts
my
doing
god! See, I wouldn't want my mom to do my laundry. I don't want her to see all my panties.
it. You're unmentionable.
I don't want her to mention them to me.
Oh,
My 90s. Oh my
oh
god!
god! You know what else is expensive? And I didn't know I had to buy a lot until I was an adult. Spices.
Oh my god! And they go bad.
And they go bad.
Didn't know they went bad, but I still just keep them
And I wish somebody would tell you how to go shopping.
for everything.
For everything. Okay, you're going to buy these avocados, you got to use them within a certain couple days.
Yeah, food. Food is a big one. I wish it was I was taught pretty well how to cook and how to do that kind of stuff, but there's things that you don't know, which potatoes do I need to buy, or what are these vegetables? Should I buy them frozen to keep them longer?
Right. I feel like people should know as an adult, at least 3 or 4 dishes that they can cook without thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
Macaroni.
Macaroni and cheese,
Fleetwood
mac and cheese balls, Fleetwood Mac's balls.
I do love a nice fried mac and cheese ball.
I do too.
Ooh.
Oh, with a nice dipping sauce. Oh.
Yeah, or a marinara too.
Oh,
Or
yes.
ranch. Obviously ranch.
Ranch.
Ranch. We both at the same time.
And I realized as an adult, you have to make plans for things.
I know. And I hate plan. Well, you're a planner.
I'm a planner.
I'm not. I hate
But
planning.
visiting friends, having dinner.
It's effort.
It is.
And then you're just like, do I want to put the effort to plan or just going to stay home?
Well, and then by the time the day's coming around, I'm like, do I still want to do this?
The answer is always no. Like, oh, hey, like, maybe my friend will cancel because I canceled. Or, like, maybe, like, if you're hoping someone cancels or whatever and they cancel, you're like, oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, you get that, oh, no.
Darn.
And, okay, so this is the thing that I find mentally and emotionally draining as an adult.
Being alive.
Well, that too. But try to figure out what to eat every day.
Oh my
for dinner.
God. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Or food in general. Oh my God.
It's like I have all these choices open to me.
It's like choice
as an
overload.
adult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I wish I was like how Andy's kids were when they were younger, like, or even just like as an adult now. Like, they have very specific things that they want to eat still.
Oh, that's nice.
To this day, like, as long as it's chicken tenders and pizza, like, we're good.
Okay.
And I'm like,
that's not going to work for me.
yeah. That's not really my vision board right now. That's not how I'm feeling 2022.
Although chicken tenders and pizza are good choices.
Yes,
chicken
they
tender
are.
pizza. Combine the two.
They are not Speedo forward.
They're not Speedo.
Wait, what?
He's getting ready for Speedo.
I'm getting ready for my Speedo, girl.
No, you can eat chicken tenders. Oh, there's carbs.
Yeah.
Maybe if you... yeah. Maybe like... No. Like, no. Cauliflower pizza? No.
No.
It's gross.
And I didn't realize how important a good wallet is.
Yeah.
As an adult.
Yeah.
Especially as a male adult. Like, you can't just take one of your tape wallets that you made.
Your duct tape wallet?
Your duct tape wallet that you made.
That the theater kid made you in 6th period.
Exactly.
I always wanted a duct tape wallet, and I was like, no, they're gross.
Yeah, no, I had one. I loved it.
But also, like, I don't carry money. And
I don't
now,
either.
so, like, everything now is, like, Apple Pay. So I'm just like, I got my watch, I got my phone, I'm good.
But where do you keep your wallet?
I don't have one right now on me. I'm waiting for the ID cards to be digital, then I won't need a wallet.
Yeah, but where do you keep your driver's license and stuff?
Well, so I have a wallet. It's a little tiny wallet. It's petite. I think I talked about it. And it's like, it has my ID and then like my credit card and then like a little pocket for cash. But like, that's it. I don't have much.
See. Andy has a small one. I have a small one too, but I'm a hoarder, so like I have to clean it out every once in a while.
Well, yeah, you got to get rid of that Zales credit card.
Don't put them on sales, girl.
I think the question though is, do you still have it?
No.
Do you still want it?
No.
We should get you a Zales card.
I'm gonna get a K's Jewelers card.
Well, yeah,
Because every kiss begins with
K.
K.
Oh boy.
We can say that, right?
I think so.
Oh. We're not singing it. It's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about something that sucks because this is I have something down here that, like, as an adult, really sucks.
Being alive.
But yeah, that too. But watching your parents get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like people that I think when you're older, the older you get, the more funerals you start attending. And also, like, you realize that life is short and that people that you love and care about are gonna leave you.
I know.
Yeah.
Girl, you got so deep.
Did I? I mean, but it's like the circle of life. I think the older you get, it's like, it's just, don't sing it. We don't want to get sued.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think enough of it.
They didn't hear anything.
Y'all just think the copyright police are listening to this podcast.
They are.
Yeah. Article 13, duh, or something.
All right. Do you have any funny or amusing things about being an adult? Like any musings or things that you've noticed or anything like that?
Like that I find whimsical.
Right. Like
Tell me one. I don't know.
I have a favorite stovetop burner.
Oh.
And that's the one I like to use. So when I can't use it, I'm like, wait, what the hell? Because the other day I tried to start it and it wouldn't light, and I'm like, this bitch. There are 4 other like burners that I could use on that stove, but I'm like, let me go find this lighter so I can light this bitch so I can use it.
I'm trying to think.
And I also like have the we have food at home talk to myself.
Oh yeah.
Like, do I want to get this? Oh no, I can stop somewhere on the way home. No, I got stuff to make a sandwich at home. I'm good.
I don't know what kind of little like quirks I have about that. I think, I don't know. Maybe like I have a preferred grocery store. Smart and Final. I don't know. That would be it. Yeah.
I mean, that's still good. Like, do you have a favorite like item in the kitchen or something? Like, some people have a favorite spatula.
I do. Yes.
Oh, you do?
They're like, I love my little mini spatulas that my mom got me, and they're Halloween themed, and I use them all year round. There's like little jack-o'-lanterns on them, but they're like tiny. They're like little spatulas, and it's perfect to just like scramble some eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I have a favorite brand. Oh my god, I do.
See?
Yeah.
Now that you think about it,
left.
you're like, yes. Exactly. Front left is the best.
It's
That's
the biggest, yeah, isn't it?
I'm surprised by how many times I say fuck during the day, and in how many variations I use it. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck?
Fuck me.
How the fuck?
Where the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get the who, when, where, how, why.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's when I'm at work. I'm looking at X-rays, and I'm like, how the fuck?
Well, that's intriguing. Have you, on that, kind of similar to that, but have you seen it's like a meme, and it was like, being adult is basically just walking into a room and being like, okay. Or like, okay, so, all right. Or like, okay. Just like walking, be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I like will find myself doing that, and I'm like, oh my.
But then going back to like laundry, as an adult, I find it very interesting that I can do my laundry really quickly, but then it takes me forever to put it away.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you put it away? That's what the chair's for.
That's for my dirty clothes. I have a chair. I have a favorite chair in our bedroom that I pile all my dirty clothes on.
They don't go in the hamper?
Well, I mean, they're not that dirty yet.
Oh. So they're like things that you partially kind of wore but can wear again, but not super dirty? Oh.
Yes.
Totally fine. Yeah. They're like the in-between.
Reduce, reuse.
They're in transition.
I'm going to recycle these. Okay.
Yeah. On another day.
Okay, so last question before we wrap up. What takes you back to your childhood that makes you forget being an adult for a bit?
Music and food and scent.
Like what scent?
So like, you're going to laugh, like pumpkin spice scent. But because when I was younger, it takes me back to immediately like a crisp fall day where it was like cool and like my mom would burn these candles and like I vividly can like remember like I'm immediately brought back to like walking in through the garage and it's warm in the house and the scent is there and it's like welcoming and just like cozy. Music will also bring me back like instantly. Any disco, any like 60s, any Elton John, it will bring me back to when my dad would drive us to school in the morning. Like I'm talking like kindergarten, like elementary school. And then food. Food is just like an instant like nostalgic boom back.
Yeah.
So those three things.
That's for me too, because it's like anytime I have Filipino food, it automatically reminds me of my mom cooking for me and takes me back. Al Green, whenever I hear Al Green, because my mom was a huge Al Green fan.
Okay.
So she would like
I'm so in love with you, that one?
Yeah, like she would play it a lot. And so anytime I hear Al Green, I think of my mom.
Oh my God, that's like Gloria Estefan and my mom.
Oh.
Like conga, like... Yeah.
Really?
Like Rhythm is Gonna Get You. She would always listen to like Gloria Estefan when she was cleaning.
Oh, okay. She's spicy.
Yeah.
Your mom is spicy. Caliente.
Agator Spartacus.
Wait, what?
She's Agator Spartacus.
What's that?
Her watermeloness.
From the
birdcage. Oh. Did you ever see that movie?
We'll watch it.
They're going to take your card away, girl. You got to watch the birdcage.
My credit card or my Zales card?
Ew.
You can take the Zales card. But please, leave me with a K. But don't take my, whatever, random card. I don't know. My TJ Maxx card. Okay. I don't have a TJ Maxx card.
Okay.
I have two. I have the Apple card. I would recommend it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you being an adult.
I know. Well, because then it's like you get cash back. You got to make that card work for you.
To buy Apple products?
It's if you use your Apple Card and you use Apple Pay, it's 2% cash back on the purchase.
Oh, there you go, everybody.
See, I learned that because I'm an adult and because Nick has one.
You know what? That's a good thing because we're going to be talking about money soon. I'm going to have a whole money episode about that.
Oh, good. And how we're going to have lots of it?
Okay. Yeah. Because you just need 10 million and what did you say to be happy?
A
10
mister.
million and a mister.
10 million and a mister.
That was a spray mister, not just like a guy.
I got a mister and a mister. Nick, hold the mister. I'll have mister squared.
All right,
it's a
everyone.
mister. Okay, bye.
Have a great week. Thank you.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at TUGaysPod on Instagram and visit us online at TUGaysPod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.